This is The Wire for 2230 Zulu, November 8th, 2023. Precedence is routine. Information cutoff is 2130. Bottom line up front. War continues in Gaza as substantial civilian casualties continue. Beginning with international events, on the European front, in Germany, the Saxony-Anhalt branch of the far-right, by German standards, Alternative for Deutschland political party has been labeled as an extremist group. This designation sets into motion a set of procedures that allow for German law enforcement and intelligence agencies to begin substantial intelligence collection efforts of party members and officials. This move comes one day after the AfD party topped the polls, becoming the most popular political party in this region. On the Middle East front, Yemeni forces reportedly shoot down a U.S. MQ-9 Reaper drone. No further information on this at this time. In Gaza, the United Nations updates the following casualty figures as of November 5th. In Israel, 1,400 people have been killed as a result of Hamas and Hezbollah attacks, and thousands have been wounded. Allegedly, a total of 200 people have been taken hostage. However, many have been killed in airstrikes and some have been released. In Palestine, approximately 9,500 people have been killed and 23,000 wounded, mostly resulting from Israeli airstrikes. Included in this figure are 89 United Nations aid workers. In addition, 2.2 million Palestinians have no access to food, water, or electricity. Concerning displacement, from October 7th until now, tens of thousands of Palestinians have been displaced from their homes. For Hamas, casualty figures are very difficult to verify. Israel has confirmed that 60 Hamas fighters have been killed, but have referenced potentially thousands more that have been killed without sensitive site exploitation or forensic analysis of remains. Hamas regularly notifies the press of deaths of fighters, but sometimes references a number without providing names. In Lebanon, Hezbollah has a sophisticated mortuary services division and regularly releases reliable information on the deaths of militants that is more verifiable. So far, very few Hezbollah casualties have been reported through official channels, but the fighting along the Lebanese border has not been as severe as in Gaza. In the South Pacific, a cyber attack causes widespread telecom outage throughout Australia. Reports from the affected telecom provider, Optus, indicate that critical infrastructure was affected severely, in addition to consumer internet connections. On the home front, in Pennsylvania, voting machines are currently under investigation as voters reported their votes switching after being cast. These machines were allegedly taken offline following these complaints. In Washington, reports of a suspicious substance found at an election office in Spokane County caused the evacuation of several other election offices. No further information on this at this time. In Texas, this morning, explosions and a major fire were reported at a chemical plant in Shepherd, Texas. A shelter-in-place order was issued for the local area, as the fire consumed many hazardous chemicals that were produced by the company, such as paint, industrial coatings, and various other hazardous materials that are necessary for petroleum, oil, and lubricant production facilities. The cause of the incident is not yet confirmed, but the company president stated that it likely resulted from a forklift incident. Analyst comments for this wire. Election irregularities continue to be a concern for many Americans. Both local and midterm electoral procedures have not resulted in any reassurances of secure means of participating in the political system. This will remain a substantial concern for most as 2024 approaches. Rumors of peace in Ukraine intensify as funding dries up or is diverted to Israel. The Ukrainian war is too substantial of a war with too many international actors to simply remove from the news cycle in hopes of shifting focus to Israel. However, the capitulation of Ukraine, probably to involve territorial loss due to annexation by Russia, is likely to occur quickly when it does happen. This will likely result in substantial information warfare tactics, as shifting such a large narrative quickly is likely to cause domestic political problems in the U.S. The narrative of Ukrainian victory has been pushed on the U.S. populace for many years now, but a peace deal is likely to be ironed out within a much shorter time frame. When this hammer drops, it is almost certain to occur before the 2024 election. This concludes The Wire for 2230 Zulu, November 8th, 2023.